Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review. I'm here today to talk to you about Detroit Rock City, the 1999 movie review. Every once in a while, there comes that very special movie where it takes you by surprise and you watch a group of rebels without a cause, but only these rebels do have a cause and everything. And that movie is Detroit Rock City. The movie setting is 1978. So they're getting out of disco and they're going more into rock and roll and grunge. And when this movie came out years ago, it bombed. Like it box office bombed. But it has become a cult classic. This is near and dear to my heart. I own it on DVD. When I was in college, a group of my friends, they watched this movie and I watched along because I had never heard of this. And I was just very shocked at how hilarious and funny this movie is. See, I've never even heard of Kiss until I was in college. I remember when I was in high school, it was like Halloween time, and this boy dressed up as one of the Kiss band members. And all I remember is the vice president grabbing him by the arm and just like, walking him to her office and everything. I didn't know why he got in trouble. I just know he got in trouble and stuff. And the reason for that is what the band name Kiss stands for. I forget exactly what it is, but it had something to do with like Satan or something like that, or satanic or something like that. And so, because of that, a lot of people back in the day hated this band. And so, this movie is like a comedy, a journey, if you will, a bit of a not so much a coming of age, but it kind of is because they do learn a lesson in this. Well, they learn stuff about themselves, I guess you could say. And, it's just a group of guys who really, really is obsessed with the band Kiss. And they would do anything to see that concert. And that's basically what happens in this movie. It's a roller coaster of things that just happen. And they just so badly want to see this movie. And so, when it comes to the guys, you get like the tropes, the typical like friends, you have the leader, you have the nice guy, you have the paranoid dude, and you got the idiot and stuff. And so, basically this movie starts off with this, they have a band and they're at their friend Lex's place. And so Jam, the drummer, his mom is at their house and she's putting on like a tape and she's gonna listen to her music. But all of a sudden, Kiss starts to play because they left the what's them things called not a CD but like no I forgot what them things called, like a record tape or whatever you call it. They left that in like the thing. And so she gets pissed and she drives on over there. And what she sees, she does not like. He's with his band, he's smoking weed. She's pissed and she just drags him out. And she keeps telling him how I bet you listen to that Kiss music and everything. She's like super religious. And so keep talking about how she doesn't want them to listen to the band. And they have tickets to the band because they're going to go see them in the concert. They're going to go to Detroit. Well, they have to hide the tickets from her because now she's on a rampage. So they put it in Jam's like jacket or pants or something like that. And so like the next day at school, she picked them out some clothes from Kmart looking very 70s and everything. He's at school and basically his friends are just kind of like, man, your mom sucks and blah blah blah, and like what happened to the tickets, if she even smells them she'll like destroy them. And he's like, don't worry, they're in my pants pocket, I'll get them after school and stuff. Well, that doesn't happen. While all the boys are in classes, they're interrupted by the announcer person. And Jam's mom gets on there talking about how like I found your like Kiss tickets and blah 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 blah, and all this other stuff. So all the guys can hear that over the intercom since they're like, oh crap. Well, Jam has a friend named Beth and she wants to tell him something, but she can't because now he's in trouble. So as he's talking to his mom, she's smoking, and don't you know exactly what's going to happen next? She burns the tickets with the cigarettes. So now the boys are screwed. They're like, how are we going to get tickets? Well, to listen to the radio and everything, and the disc jockeys all like, he has some Kiss tickets. If you can answer like this question. So, what's his name? Trip, the idiot. He gets on the phone. He answers. He's all excited. He's like, we're going to see the concert. So then they need a way over there. Well, Lex, they take his mom's Volvo. He doesn't want to. He's paranoid. It's all like something happens to it, he's dead. But anyway, they drive over there. They go to the radio station, and the dude replays the message. When Trip answered the question, he hung up the phone without giving his info. This pisses off the guys. And Hawk tries to like strangle him. And so they're like, all right, look, we got 45 minutes until like, oh no, wait, I forgot the crazy part. So the mom is gonna send Jam to like talk to like a pastor. He screws up one more time and he's going like some type of like camp for like the Bible or something like that. And Bible camp. And so like she sends him off and he's there, and so the guys, they have to rescue him. That's when they get like the Volvo and stuff. And so when they see the pizza delivery dude, they put shrooms in there. The pastor is high, and that's how they get Jam out. So now they're in Detroit, the radio stuff, no tickets. So Hawk is all like, all right, look, we got 45 minutes till the band starts, the concert thing. So each man is on his own. You find a way to get some tickets and stuff. So they all go their separate ways trying to like, find tickets. And it is insane what happens. But before I get into the insanity, let me explain and introduce the Christine character, played by Natasha Lyonne. She is one of my favorite actresses. So before they get to Detroit and before they find out that they don't have the tickets, they're driving and something happens. They're like smoking pot, they're eating pizza that has the shrooms on it, and something happens with one of those, like a slice of pizza out the window. It hits a car behind them. The dude in the car pretty much almost like runs them off the road. He's pissed. They're a bunch of like disco people, and so it's older people, two older guys and two girls, and so they're pissed at the boys, and they take Hawk by like the hair, and they rub his face all over the windshield where the pizza is at to clean it off. And then they make him apologize to them. But of course he's being a little smart mouth and stuff. Well, they hear the type of music that those boys are playing, Kiss music. They don't like it. They like disco. So as he's about to apologize, he kicks the dude in the nuts and tosses him on the ground. Then the music's all like down, 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 down. And all the guys, they start about to beat up on the other guy and stuff as he's pretending to do karate. So when the two guys wake up, the dudes put like Kiss makeup all over their face. Then they put the car in drive and just like whatchamacallit, in neutral, and just let it like roll down like a ditch. One of the girls, Christine, decides she ain't gonna have this no more and just starts walking off. As the boys are driving, they give her a ride, and so they're all getting high in the car and everything, and she's basically talking about how disco is like is life and rock and roll music sucks. But of course she's getting affected by the weed, and so she's just giggling and laughing and all kind of stuff. Now let's get into the craziness. Okay, so Hawk, he is the leader and everything. He finds a scalper, and the scalper's all like, tickets are this much money. He's all like, I don't have it. He's all like, you see that building over there? That's a male strip club. You go down over there and you shake your wee wee and you win that contest, and then you can buy these tickets. So that's what he does, and he gets like drunk as he's in there. Mind you, he's a teenager. Ugh, Ron Jeremy's in this stinking movie. I'm glad he's in jail. Anyway, so he gets completely drunk. As it's time for him to start shaking his stuff, he's in his underwear and he just throws up in a pitcher of beer. He fills the whole pitcher up with his throw up. It is disgusting. It is long. It is nasty. However, him bouncing around pretending to dance intrigues a woman played by Sharon Tweed. Now it's funny in the commentary, she laughs about how she got this job. She pretty much blanked the producer because Gene Simmons is her husband, or was her husband. I'm not sure if they're still together or not, because he produced this movie. And so basically she's gonna give him the money, but he has to prostitute himself to her. And that's what happened. I do not agree with that. You know how I am about like adults and teens doing it. I just hate that crap. Anyway, he gets the money. He sees the scalper, but the scalper runs off. Why? Because the scalper has already sold the tickets. So now he is screwed. Lex. He's the paranoid one. And he's paranoid because when they got to Detroit, and they went to the radio station and came back, the Volvo is now gone along with Christine. So he's screwed. So he tries to be like a roadie and tries to like sneak into the band only to get tossed out. When he gets tossed out, he's in the alley full of dogs and they are barking at him and they chase after him. But one teeny tiny one wants to play frisbee. He starts seeing some sparks go across the street. He wants to like investigate, see what it is. It's Christine. She's being tied hostage as these like chop shop guys are like messing up with the Volvo and everything. And they found her asleep in the back of the car. So Lex saves the day with the dogs and everything. And they attack the men, but the men run into a room and then he's all like, why don't you just call the police while you're in there and stuff. So he frees what's her name with the fake key he made in shop class. She's thrilled by this and she just gives him the biggest kiss ever. But still, he's unable to get any tickets because he's too busy rescuing her. Trip has decided he's gonna rob a convenience store with a stupid mask on his face, and he has like one of those rubber stretchy men toys pretending to be a gun. Well, a real shoplifter comes in there with a rifle. And so he's able to foil the day because he's all like, I got a gun in my pocket too, dude. He whips it out and he's all like, it's like a rubber band man toy. So the man pulls it and then it pops and then it smacks him in the face. And so then the convenience store lady, she's all thrilled and she gets some reward money. So now he has money for a ticket. But see, he was picking on this little kid earlier. And so the little kid brought his much older brother and he beats the snot out of Trip and takes the money. Jam is the last one. Before he can do anything, he sees protesters. It's his mom. They're protesting the ban. And so she sees them thinking like, why isn't he with that pastor dude? So she takes him to another pastor. And so as he's waiting in confession, Beth sees him across the street because her family went to Detroit for some reason. So she goes and talks to him and talking about like she wanted to tell him that like she likes him, but they can't date because her family's gonna move. So they do it in the confession thing. Oh boy. So then he decides to man up to his mom, take the big microphone and talking about, I just lost my virginity inside a confession stand. And then told his mom that, you need to stop trying to control me. I'm going to be a man soon. And, blah, 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 stuff like that. And then so he just leaves his mom and she's proud of him for like standing up to her and stuff, but probably also scared. So, oh, and by the way, he's the nice one. So all the guys, they meet up. 45 minutes has passed and they don't have any tickets or any money. So I think Jam, he's just all like, you know what? We just beat the crap out of each other and go there and say we got robbed. And he's all like, they'll have to let us in. And so Hawk is just kind of like, why not? And they just start wailing on each other and blood going everywhere. So they're limping in, talking about, oh man, we just got robbed. And so the person, the ticket master dude, he doesn't care. But then Trip sees the dude who stole his money and wallet. And he's all like, it was those guys over there. He's all like, you'll find my ID, my KISS identification card, and something else, and like $150 worth of cash. So the other guy's kind of like, what are you talking about? So the ticket dude goes over there, and everything he said was gonna be in their pockets is there. So he takes their KISS tickets and he gives it to the guys. The guys are just kind of like, oh my God. And they run into the concert, and we're treated to that of an actual KISS concert as they sing Detroit Rock City. The crowd's going crazy, the band's going crazy, the boys going crazy, and it's uninterrupted too. And then it ends with the drummer throwing his drumsticks into the audience, and Jam catches it. This is such a good movie. You have to watch it. I don't know where you can find it to watch it, but try to find it. Alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.